What's happening, guys? Back at you with another video, and in this video I wanted to give my review of Mortal Kombat that came out. So one of the first things I gotta say is that first 7 minutes, they actually, before the movie came out, they released the first 7 minutes of the movie online. I did end up watching it, and I gotta say that was some epic, like, it was an epic opening scene. First 7 minutes, like, really epic. I will say though, like, that was probably like the best part of the whole movie, honestly. That first 7 minutes, the opening scene, that was probably like the best that was probably like the best part, or best, scenes of the movie. Just the way that the opening scene like that felt, the way it was like shot or something like that, like it felt like just a little slightly different from the rest of the movie. Like, it was really good, it was really epic. So I gotta say that was probably like the best parts of like the movie throughout. Like, overall the movie wasn't bad. I did enjoy it for the most part. Story was kind of basic to me, but it kind of got the point across, and it was alright. Story was alright. I won't say it's like one of the best stories, but it was alright. It was kind of basic and all that. Just like I was saying, the opening scene was probably the best part of the whole movie. Just overall, the way it felt, like the way it was like shot and all that, was probably the reason why. But I'm not exactly sure. I would say the best part, I mean, not best parts, but like, really what I like what they did with this film was, they really took, like, first off, when they got the R rating, I was really excited for the R rating, because it gave that chance to, like, be able to see all that blood, gore, stuff like that you would traditionally see in the video game. So, like, I was definitely excited for that, and we did get some of that. We got some of the blood, we got some of the gore stuff in there, which is really good. It was really good in the movie to be able to see that when they were fighting and all that. I'll say some of the breakout characters for me that did a really good job in the film that really stuck out to me was Sub-Zero, especially. Kano was pretty good in the movie too. Pretty much like the comic relief of the movie, and the actor who played him did a pretty good job of playing the character of Kano. Really stuck out to me in the movie. I really like Kung Lao in the film too. The actor did a pretty good job for Kung Lao, and I really hope we could see more of him. But for those of you who have seen it, I will see. The other characters felt kind of secondary in the film. I wish that we could see more Scorpion. We didn't see too much of Scorpion. Like, Scorpion is good. I like the actor who plays Scorpion. Really good actor. We didn't see much of Scorpion besides the opening scene, and then the last bit of the end of the movie. So I would have liked to have seen more of Scorpion and see what else he could have done. But, like, his fighting sequences were good. Like, the opening scene where he was fighting was good. The ending fight scene towards the end was really good with him. So I wish we could have seen more with him. They did the original character just for this movie. They made an original character just for this movie. Cole. He wasn't bad or anything like that. I just felt like with his story, they pretty much, like, try to get the story not necessarily evolve around him, but like the story was basically like a means to an end, really. I felt when it came to his character, like, it's pretty much like trying to summon Scorpion and stuff, trying to get Scorpion evolved or something like that, with this story. So that's kind of how I felt about that. He wasn't a bad character in the movie, but just felt like his story and having him in there was just like a means to an end, really. But he wasn't a bad character in the movie, really. I didn't think so. Like, some of the characters in the movie, like, they weren't bad. Parts weren't bad. The actors and actresses playing them and stuff like that. They just felt like some characters could have shined a little bit more, or you could have got a little bit more from the characters, or just overall more time with them and stuff like that, but maybe we'll be able to do that in this sequel film. Hopefully get more fleshed out on the characters and all that. Like I was saying, the story was kind of basic. Wasn't a bad story, the story was alright. Pretty much did what it needed to do. Some parts here and there what could have been better a little bit, But like I was saying, overall, when it came to the fighting stuff was actually pretty good. I did like some of the fighting stuff for the most part. But like I was saying, that first 7 minutes of the opening scene was probably the best part. The last fight scene towards the end was pretty good. Just a couple things here and there for fights. Some things on the film were pretty good. I did like the blood. Did like the gore that they're showing, some of the fights and all that. It was pretty good. That's especially one of the things I wanted to see in this movie, and they were doing some of that, so that's good. So like, I did end up watching it more than once. Kind of warmed up to the actual movie, and it was honestly, it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't a bad movie. Definitely will watch it again. It was pretty good. So it's just some spots here and there could have been done better and all, but like, honestly, it was for the most part, it did the job for the most part for me. What things I was looking for, mainly it was just like the fights and the blood and the gore was what I was looking towards, you know, making sure that was good. Like I was saying, the story was alright. It was kind of basic. One thing with Mortal Kombat, like with the video games and all that stuff, they have such a lot of lore. They have pretty good storylines and good lore throughout the video game. So like, you know, if they're able to flesh that out a little bit more, and like sequel films and all that, and make the stories a little bit better, honestly, they'll do pretty good. You know, if you get the story going right and you get the story good, in combination with the way they shot these fights could, you know, some of the fights could be a little bit better, but some fights were really good. So if you get the storyline going, like a good storyline going, get some of these fights going with the blood and the gore and stuff like that, it'll be pretty good. And then some of the characters could be fleshed out a little bit more. Then honestly, it'll be such an epic movie. So we'll see how that goes with some of the sequel films. And I like how they did the little teaser at the very end of the movie with you know, if they do the sequel and they have like a new character that comes in. I like how they did that little teaser at the end. Nice little touch there. Some of the fights, how they were like doing some of the references from the video games, was pretty cool to see. You know, like somebody will say finish them, or fatality, or flawless victory, test your might, some of the stuff like that, you know. So some of that subtle references from the video game was a nice little touch in the film also. Overall, the movie was good. I did enjoy it for the most part. Just, you know, some bits here and there could use a little bit of improvement, but honestly, overall, it was alright. It was good, pretty good. Wasn't bad, really. So definitely excited for like a sequel film if they ever come out with one. Hopefully they do. I definitely would like to see that, see how that plays out with that. You know, so let me know down in the comments below if you see Mortal Kombat ready and what your thoughts on it are. Definitely would like to hear from y'all. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope y'all all enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to be a part of Team Legendary, all you got to do is subscribe and turn notifications on so you know when I post another video. Hope y'all all have an awesome day. And remember, be legendary.